beach pen. Am I red? Yeah, you're a little burned all over on it. A little toast.
Are there any players with NBA experience who are hot in JV now?
Yeah, absolutely. Got a spreadsheet before names started.
MP!
Be here for our mascot mania. All fans and fans will receive a poster of Banger the Buck.
Don't forget, Fox fans, we're doing a special giveaway at our next home game. The first 10,000 fans in attendance can get their very own Bango t-shirts. Hey, Fox fans, our next giveaway is one you won't want to miss. We're handing out walk-on travel marks to the first 10,000 fans through the doors. So get here early. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Fox along with your issue at C location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. Remember, Fox fans, we still have tickets available for the upcoming game. Stop by one of our ticket booths or go to our website and get yours now.
As a reminder, to those who come and join us for our trading card sale.
And we welcome you to this NBA Cup game with a bit more riding on the line here than usual. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legla, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Edgecombe, also Emmanuel quickly out there. Edwards is out there with Embiid, and it's Clowney in at the 4. And for Milwaukee, Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. MP out there with Terry. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
And so here we go, the 70. Sixers to start it. We've seen it already this season. MP has an elevated intent to win anytime he's matched up against one of the league's power teams. You know what? He loves these kind of challenges.
And it's up to MP to prove that he can get the job done. It's been a bit mixed in terms of his track record. It's one thing to motivate your team with tough talk, but it can't be empty talk. He's got to bring the heat tonight. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. Talked about Joel Embiid specifically and what he wants his team to do against him, and coach said, I want us to make life difficult for him. Every time he catches it in the post, I want us to push back and be physical with him. If he's out on the perimeter, I want to put a hand up on every single shot. Let's see if coach's message resonates. Guys, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Greg, how about MP? Reaching 10,000 points at the youngest age ever.
Besting LeBron's old record, and MP is on a historic pace. I can't wait to see what that total ends up being.
Here's Embiid, following the basket by MP. Turner against Embiid, 5 to shoot, and it's sent back by Turner.
No, sir, try someone else. Turner is an elite rim protector.
Red hot out of the gates. Keep it rolling.
The 76ers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The shot's good. Quickly's got 5.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Yeah, easy call.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The first one falls.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic, because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And it's the 76ers with the ball. They trail by 1. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of a game. And they just had so few opportunities. And I think that was their Achilles heel.
Well, after getting hammered on the boards in that one, you'd expect them to make some adjustments. Let's see what they've got.
Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
Number 20.
And this would be a terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, you just feel awful for him. Injuries are the very worst part of this game.
And the 76ers making a change here. McCain's checked in. 5 on the clock. Turner with a screen on quickly. MP. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Yeah, sometimes you just have a team's number. That was certainly the case last year. Let's see if anything has changed.
Now, here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game, and there it is for him. MP's got 11 points. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And it's good for 2.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Just about halfway through group play, here are the NBA Cup standings.
This competition has been really fun to watch. Some great games thus far. It feels like every year the NBA Cup just gets better.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForge on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He scored 68 points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Here's MP. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. 3-on-3. Pass to McCain. Lets it go from deep. And it's MP with the rebound. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 2. Got us a screen on Maxey. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Trent's checked in. McCain with the ball. Covered by Simons. Back to Maxey. Hands it from downtown. Maxey's got 5 now.
That's beautiful right there by Maxey. You can play him off the ball or on the ball. Tyrese will find a way to beat you.
Now, here's MP. He's got 11. And Portis throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Maxey against MP. Here's Bona. And that one is hammered home.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
And here's MP for 3. What a performance for Emmanuel Quickley. He has been the story for the Philadelphia 76ers. He got into double digits for the quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the 76ers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Taking a look at the 76ers. Washington out there with Edgecombe. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Jared McCain. And it's Bona in at the 5, roaming the paint. When you think about elite offensive players, Tim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane space and pace type offenses?
There is no question. It's become something that's a priority for teams now, and I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively if you're willing to run without the basketball.
That's terrific. Kicks it out to Terry. Edgecombe with the steal. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The 76ers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
From deep, Maxey. The 76ers with another miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Grimes. A three-pointer off the mark. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Kevin, back to you.
It sure does. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And the turnover again by Milwaukee.
Those are the type of turnovers that kill you. Just an unforced error.
Miles McBride's checked in for MP. Then for the 76ers, Bona's checked in, and quickly in for Maxey. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. It's been a bit of a challenge so far for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage them to be better moving forward, just like I do with you guys.
I'd better put my feet up. It's getting deep in here. Fellas, what do you say we take a look now at the power rankings?
A look here now at the 76ers. Not a lot of expectations for them so far, but they put together a nice little streak.
And you look at this team, the roster they have, they seem primed to take a big leap. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we've got third quarter of basketball. Basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Milwaukee leading by 7. And let's go courtside to hear more about what's going on with Max Christie. Allie, how's he doing?
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer for the Bucks about his status. Apparently, it's a broken nose. No signs of any other facial fractures or a concussion, so some silver lining there. By their estimation, no further damage can be caused by playing on this particular injury, so they're going to roll the dice and he's going to play.
Thanks, Allie. We appreciate the update. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
Well, it's the reality of our game. Let's hope he's back on the court soon. That is a tough loss.
Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Terry is out there with MP. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Edgecombe with the screen for Edwards. Ball's not loose. Pass to Quickly. He takes it in. That one goes in. Quickly's got 16 points.
Really nice balance in Quickly's game. He can beat you from deep, or he can take you off the bounce.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
When you have someone running point who's also a factor at the rim like that, it's a huge advantage.
And it's Quickly missing.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Giannis sets a screen for MP. Over in the corner, Turner. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists tonight. The 76ers trail by 12. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to McCain. And it's Quickly in the corner. Clock at 6. To the middle. Clowney. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
MP dishes to Terry. Turner with a screen on Quickly. MP passes to Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Wow, MP really learning how to run that pick and roll. That was nice.
76ers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass to Quickly. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Some changes for Philadelphia. Bonus checked in, and it's Quentin Grimes in for Edwards. Here's Simons. He has 5. Pass to MP. The fadeaway. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. The 7. Sixers trail by 9. Here's Maxey. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Brooks. MP right side. Christie against McCain. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
Well, you know he can score it. So in terms of his development, Jared McCain's playmaking is the key. That assist right there, very encouraging for this coaching staff.
Here's MP, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Monday, they'll be taking on Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run. And what I love about MP, his work ethic. He's someone that wants to keep getting better and better.
He doesn't get the second one. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Grimes finds McCain. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. McCain's got 5.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
MP against Maxey. MP passes to Brooks. Shot clock at 5. Back to MP. Oh, get up, MP! Woo!
They continue to feed the hot hand, and this kid is putting in work.
There's 37 seconds left in the third. Simons against McCain. Here's Maxey. Sweet little floater. He's got 9.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
MP, no good. The 76ers trail by 6. Lets it go with a 3. Maxey, no good. Portis a screen on McCain. Here's MP. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Takes an incredible amount of focus and concentration. That's making the most of the possession.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, he knows it's a team effort. It's about finding the best shot, not just his shot.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. Jared McCain is out there with Maxey. Then there's Quentin Grimes. Then there's Edgecombe. And it's Washington in at the center position. Terry outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. McBride on the wing. Terry with a screen on McCain. Tries it from 19. McBride's shot is off. The 76ers trail by 5. Pass to Maxey. And here is Washington. And there's the big-time jam. He slams it right over Turner.
I love that decision from Maxey, playing very selflessly out there.
Simons against Washington. At Giannis. 3-pointer. Rebound by the 76ers. Now, here's Washington. Pass to Edgecombe. Now, here's Maxey. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off to tie it up. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, it's big for Tyrese Maxey's confidence when he's connecting from that deep because he is a volume shooter from the three-point line.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Both teams will make substitutions. And we've made our way through. Just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. MP against Quickly. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
76ers ball.
And the 76ers with possession. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's Terry bringing it up for Milwaukee. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. MP nails the triple.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Edwards against Giannis. Here's Here's McCain. 6 on the shot clock. Turner with the steal.
Well, they tried to punch the ball inside right there, but the window closed quickly. That's great defense.
MP looking around. Shot clock at 6. Count it!
Easy to understand why they go to Turner here. They trust in his ability to come through.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect the pace to pick up.
And Allie, thanks so much. It's McCain on the wing. Terry covering. And it misses.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Onto the Kumbo. Strong move off the glass.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Terry against McCain. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth. From deep. It's off. Milwaukee leading by 7. MP powers through the contact inside.
Finishing through contact is required in the NBA. MP knows he can't let guys stop him.
McCain against Terry. Oh, the slam dunk.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on quickly. Now Turner. MP outside. Now Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by McCain.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Well, this is where you are going to lean on your go-to scorer.
And it's good.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on an 11-2 run. MP, 3, good.
Gotta contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. And with that, they remain undefeated in group play.
And with just one group matchup left, it looks like we'll be seeing them in the next round of the NBA Cup.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamilton.
MP, you were able to reach the 20-point mark tonight. Help your team get the victory. Is this something you guys can build on?
Yeah, it's all about reps. A good night scoring gives you confidence going into the next game. A win like this gives the team confidence going into the game after. Keep stacking those wins up, and you've got an all-NBA scorer and a championship contender. That's a good situation to be in, and I like that we're here right now.
Great. Thanks a lot, MP.
Hey, always appreciate it.
Kevin, over to you.
All right, thanks, Tom. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.